3, 2, 1, go!
Hi, I'm Dayan.
And I'm Alistair and welcome to
Barangay Abroad! Ang mga kwento ng OFWs, tawa, luha, saya, at hirap.
Okay, so Dayan, today we start our new podcast,
Yes!
Barangay Abroad. So yung mga listeners namin, tatawagin namin kayong mga abroaders. Wow. Listeners! Ang dami
Marami.
na nila. Hi, family, friends. Sana nakikinig kayo. So,
We made it.
We made it. We
Grabe,
made it.
no?
hindi naman masyado. We made it talaga, girl. One episode pa lang.
Kasi girl,
Actually, di pa natin tapos i-shoot yung episode. Pero, sige.
nakailang takes po kami.
Ito yung mga
kanina.
kwento ng mga overseas Filipinos. Ano yung purpose ng show na to? Ano yung aabangan ng ating mga listeners, Miss Dayan?
Nakatira kami abroad. So we thought, what if gawa tayo ng podcast na we will talk about our experiences abroad, lahat ng mga saya, yung sabi ko nga kanina, tawa, luha, hirap, we're ready to share. Feel free to ignore.
Correct. So, yung share namin dito, all topics. Parang from the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, paano kumain, paano mamuhay, tumirahan, hanggang sa self-actualization na nakita natin sa tinuro ni Miss Maslow nung tayo ay nasa universidad.
Ng Pilipinas, correct.
Okay, so bago natin i-deep dive yung topics natin, so maybe, how are you feeling today starting a podcast, Miss Dayan?
I know. Honestly, fun naman. Kahit hindi fun kanina kasi hindi natin ma-connect yung mic. But I think masaya to start something na we're doing together. Kahit ayaw mo. Charing.
Kung may patutunguhan po ba kami?
So parang feeling ko fun kasi it's parang learning experience na oh my gosh, nakabili kami ng mic, nakagawa ng script, mag-i-edit ng video at magpo-post sa Spotify and all platforms. So parang it's an added skill more than anything, I think. How about you, Miss Alistair?
Ako naman, super excited. Ako naman, sa mga nakakilala sa akin, wow, sikat.
Wow!
Very opinionated. So medyo, wow, may platform siya to air out his point of view. So may part na excitement, may part din of fear. Alam mo na at the end of the day, parang iniisip mo, am I qualified to do this? At the same time, mga judgment. Alam mo na, or baka kasi ganun ako as a person. Yung mga, okay ba to? So parang isipin mo, baka yun yung mga feedback na ibigay ng ating mga listeners. Pero yun, overall excited. Sabi nga ni Miss Taylor Swift, no?
Ano sabi niya?
Taylor is a friend of the pod naman.
Wait lang, baka magplano tayo, mademanda tayo na hindi pala siya friend of the pod.
Hindi, maraming Taylor. Ever since sumikat siya, marami na siyang napangalanan ng mga bata.
Okay.
So, yun.
Ano sabi ni Miss Taylor?
Sabi
Nakalimutan mo.
niya, sabi niya, parang, I don't want to be defined by the things I'm afraid of or the things I fear. I want to be defined by the things that I love.
I love it.
So yun tayo yung feeling natin overall as a podcast. So podcast about overseas Filipinos.
Correct.
Of course, if you're listening, it could be just na parang gusto mong marinig yung mga kwento nila. You don't necessarily have to be an overseas Filipino.
Correct.
Pero obviously, yung mga overseas Filipino rin, you are our, kumbaga, community. We are the same people na who have gone through the same experiences na we will start exploring dito sa ating pod.
Correct. Kasi nung nag-abroad din ako, parang it would have been nice to have something like this to learn from. Diba?
Wow, grabe naman. So, yung mga future overseas Filipino workers, actually, kukontakin natin yung OWA, POEA.
To say na, ito po yung education.
Correct. In fact, prerequisite na bago kayo makakuha ng overseas employment certificate.
Correct.
Diba? Parang,
so bago ang lahat, hindi pa tayo pala nagpapakilala. Kasi malay natin merong mga listeners na hindi tayo kilala.
Ako kasi sinabi ko kanina, I'm Alistair. I'm anonymous. Wow, Madonna. Sige. Tama naman.
Diba? So, little introduction to our listeners na hindi namin friends, family, or acquaintances. So, I'm Dayan. I'm a millennial corporate worker in the Philippines before, and in the last 6 years, I'm living in Amsterdam, Netherlands. So, yan. Ikaw, Miss Alistair?
Ako naman, no need for introduction. So, Alistair, so ako parang kagaya nyo, parang isang tao lang naman na gustong lumigaya. Ako 8 years na akong overseas. In a span of parang 3 different times na pumunta ako. So, tumira ako twice sa Singapore. And then the last 4.5 years, actually, nandito na ako sa Netherlands as an overseas Filipino worker. So, yun. Dito ko rin naging friend si Dayan, although magkakilala na kami dati.
Friends ba talaga? Sorry.
Actually, hindi pa din. So, ayun nga. So, yun, that's a little bit about me. Of course, mas makikilala niyo pa yung aspeto ng aming buhay as we progress through the days.
Correct.
But yun, so yun yung little introduction about ourselves. But today, what is our topic, Miss Dayan?
Oo. So, today is First Day High. Kasi this is our first episode, so we would want to discuss yung First Day High natin. But before that, you missed...
First day high about what?
Ito sa pagpunta abroad.
Okay. So, first day, hindi sa school ha. Kasi, girl talaga, hindi naman in-explain sa ating mga listeners. Parang, girl, nung 5 years old talaga.
Sa studio kasi may pumasok na elemento sa studio.
Tsaka talagang sa studio. Wow. Our high level. So, nandito po yung aming editor. Nandito siya, kakapasok lang niya. Akala nyo nag-edit, tas late siyang pumasok. Okay, Dayan, should we start exploring, no? So,
yes, yung first day high abroad.
Pero maybe let me take a step back, no? If I go back 45 years, kasi 48 na si Miss Dayan, pinangarap mo ba always na mag-abroad ng bata ka?
So, parang I think lahat naman always naiisip nila na parang,
wag naman lahat ha, maka-generalize ka.
More.
110 million Filipino people.
Or hindi, ang ibig sabihin parang pumasok sa isip nila. Kasi I think lahat ng Pilipino, meron at merong OFW kamag-anak or kakilala. So, pumapasok talaga sa isip natin na parang, what if mag-abroad ako or whatever. But, as a person na medyo marami akong limiting beliefs and parang hindi ako masyadong sure if kaya ko ba. Basta parang marami akong ganung thoughts nung bata. So, I always thought about it but I never dreamed of it. Kasi naisip ko, baka hindi kaya. Not until 2016 na yung mom ko sabi niya, what if mag-upskill ka abroad? So, dun ko lang naisip.
Or ayaw ka lang niya sa bahay.
Baka yun pala.
Parang, Diyos ko, nandito pa rin to. Pwede ba? Okay.
Umalis ka na. Yon, how about you?
Ako naman, did I always... actually, medyo...
Magkaiba kasi tayo.
In an incorrect way din siguro, and yun, magiging learnings ko rin yan in the future episodes, I mean. Ako, ever since bata ako, parang mga 6 years old, 7 years old, nanonood ako ng Dawson's Creek, ganyan.
Wow.
Tapos parang feeling ko talaga, I was meant for overseas. Wow! Yung parang, alam mo yun, maglalakad-lakad ka sa New York, ganyan, na parang, hindi naman, parang it was less about looking down. It was more about, gusto ko yung parang
ganong lifestyle.
Convenient, yung pag maglalakad ka, hindi mo isipin, mananakawan ba ako? Yung everything is working, parang everything just seemed so much easier than what I was experiencing when I was in Fairview. So parang nisip ko, okay, I'm not meant for Fairview. I am meant for New York. I am meant for London, Paris.
New York, wow.
Which is, we also want to say hi to our listeners in New York, Cubao.
Hello.
Hello. So, yun. So for me, I always thought I would end up overseas. Of course, yung inimagine kong path is much more different to how it actually happened. But I always believed I was going to be based overseas.
Power. So let's explore that a little bit. How did you begin that journey? So yun yung naisip mo nung 6 years old ka. So how did it come to fruition?
Ako, for me, I grew up na parang thinking the way to live life is through work. So, I always thought, okay, mag-aral ako, nagkolehiyo ako. Sa Philippines naman ako nag-university. Actually, never ko naisip mag-abroad when I was doing university. Parang I always thought I would study in the Philippines. Di ako masyado impressed, no offense, sa ating mga education, mga Ivy League. Parang, tigilan ako. Pareho lang yan. Pero inisip ko, pag nag-work na ako, doon ako magpapa-assign. Tas yun, so paano ba? So ever since nung nag-start ako dun sa company where I'm still working at 13 years already.
Wag na natin munang pangalanan.
Lucky 13. So sabi ko talaga, nag-attitude na ako, bata pa lang. Parang, hindi, gusto ko ma-overseas. Parang, hindi, ilipat niyo ako, ganon. So I guess, it's a combination of parang acting like you want to be based overseas and them helping you. And also, I guess nagsawa na rin yung mga boss ko na
Correct.
parang, padala na nga natin to, sawang-sawa na kami sa'yo. Pwede ba
Dami mong
mag-abroad
bunganga.
ka na? Correct. So for me, doon ako nag-start na parang, okay, magkakatotoo to if I keep on projecting
Pushing
this
for
way.
it. Correct.
So one, I was part of a parang program na may, fortunately enough, na-assign ako overseas. But at the same time, nung sort of, medyo matagal na ako sa company, sinabi ko talaga, the next move for me is going abroad. Ikaw ba, Miss Dayan? Paano ka nag-start, sort of, okay, plinant na nung nanay mo in your head na parang ayaw na makita sa bahay.
Hindi totoo yun, but
Hi, tita. Thank you for
listening.
shipping her. Okay.
For me, it was a long journey, like 4 years na although I wanted to move via work, parang it was very difficult. So, nag-isip talaga ako ng ibang ways, which is yung study route. So, nagpunta talaga ako sa mga hotel, ang tawag doon, parang fairs, kung saan meron yung mga schools na sinasabi nila you can do masters abroad, blah, blah, blah. So, yun yung route talaga. But it took me 4 years to do the research, to convince myself na, kaya yan. Kasi maraming, pag lumilipat abroad, parang marami kang thoughts na, shocks, kaya ba saan ako kukuha ng pera? Paano ko iiwan yung pamilya ko dito, ganon. So, it took a long time, but yun, via study route.
Okay. So, ano yung moment? Kasi for me, the moment was parang nag-apply ako sa isang trabaho sa Singapore at first and then another job naman sa Netherlands. Tapos parang yun yung nung nakuha ko na yung trabaho after applying, after doing interviews, I did, okay, go. Yun yung moment na parang sabi ko, this is it. Ikaw ba? Ano yung this is it moment mo?
I think, hindi ako parang ikaw na, nung nag-apply yun na, parang ako, it really was small steps, like parang over the weekend, ililista ko sa Excel file yung mga schools na gusto kong puntahan. Tapos, mag-back and forth ako na, shocks, baka hindi ako makuha. Tapos, isang buong school year na naman yung nakaraan. Tapos, start ako ulit mag-apply hanggat sa, nung nag-take ako ng IELTS and so may cost factor na. Nagbayad na ako. So, mahirap nang mag-back out. Yun. So, parang nung nag-IELTS na ako. IELTS yung English test para sa mga hindi
Brainy yung friend ko. Diba? Parang through studies, pumasa ng IELTS, or may score yun, diba?
Oo, may score sa English. Itetest nila kung gano'ng kagaling sa English. Anyway.
Ano palang score mo out of curiosity? Para sa ating mga listeners.
Personal data. Wow, hindi pwedeng i-reveal. Char, hindi. Parang mga 7 or 7.5. Di ko
Out
na maalala.
of?
9?
Okay.
Or 8? Hindi ko maalala. Verify.
Tinaasan niya bigla. Tinaasan niya bigla,
hindi, kasi
guys.
ano yun, apat yun. Parang reading, writing, blah, blah, blah. Hulaan mo saan ako pinakamataas.
Talking.
Hindi ko maalala. Pero
Ba't
parang...
ka nagtanong?
Pero parang yun nga.
Diba,
Kasi
guys?
medyo mabunga nga. Anyway, ano yun? Nakalimutan ko. Basta yun. So, yung
So,
IELTS.
nagbayad ka?
Nagbayad na ako. So, parang shocks, hindi na pwede mag-back out. Hanggat sa nag-apply ako. Tapos, nakuha ako dun sa isang school in Amsterdam that I got a scholarship. So,
Yabang talaga.
Thank you, Lord.
Tapos ko siya, no? Medyo hambog.
siya nga, nakuha via work. So, walang cost implication.
To be clear, guys, na-reject din ako, I think, a couple of times nung
Yeah.
nag-a-apply ako. And number 2, may cost yun ha. That costs time and effort.
And emotional.
And emotional. Tsaka, girl,
ano tawag doon?
before
Emotional
workaholic
investments.
ako. So,
Yeah. So, yun yung mga routes na pwede nyong i-explore kung
Ay,
gusto
hindi lang
nyo
yan
man. Oo.
Marami
yung
naman.
example.
I mean, para lang i-relate na iba-iba. I guess,
Iba-iba,
yung
correct.
route.
Oo. So, pwede kayong confident talaga na, I'm born to be in New York, ganyan. Or pwede rin namang ma-achieve nyo yun na parang, okay, parang kaya ba, blah, blah. So, even if may doubts or even sure ka, parang, if you want it, you just try
Yeah.
and try.
Saka
And
yun
it could come
Yun
true.
yung sabi ni Ariana Grande sa kanyang hit song na break free, if you want it, take it.
If you want it, why?
Ah.
Take
Okay,
it.
so
Okay, sige,
audio
next question
podcast
na.
pala.
Correct.
Okay, so I guess, ano yung feelings mo? So take me back to the days before going. What was going through your head, going through your heart, going through your mind, going through your stomach, your back, your neck?
So, Medyo rare yung experience ko kasi it was really peak COVID, like 2020. So,
Siya po yung spreader.
so medyo so although natutuwa ka, may factor of uncertainty kasi nga COVID yon. Parang, shocks, makakalipad ba ako, blah, blah, blah. May anxiety kasi ang daming closures ng road and all that. So, yun yung feelings ko before. So, mix of anxiety but at the same time, medyo excited. How about you? Kasi ang daming times mo na nag-abroad.
Ako naman, surprisingly, I think siguro mga months before, super excited, ganyan. That's normally, in the 3 times na nag-abroad ako, especially the last 2 times, yung last week ko was just a lot of crying, a lot of emotions. Kasi when I was looking back at it, parang, my life is actually great.
Sana all!
Diba? Parang nung umalis ko ng Philippines to go to Singapore, parang, okay, dito yung family ko, sobrang okay network ko, I had a good job, I was earning decent money. And same in Singapore, I had a network, I had a parang chosen family there. So, in my head, everything was going right. So, bakit ko ba to
Sana all.
iniiwan? Diba? Parang,
Bakit nga ba?
naalala ko pa, nung nag-seminar ako for my overseas employment certificate before, parang ang daming tao na nag-a-abroad out of wala silang choice. Because that was how you parang made a living. Tapos parang ako, attitude lang, gustong mag-New York, feeling niya, pinalaki siya ng Dawson's Creek or ng Sex and the City, ganyan. Tapos biglang, abroad. So, honestly, it was so hard for me emotionally kasi parang I was letting go of something good for something uncertain. Pero I think shinare ko naman sa'yo nung nag-arrive ako sa Netherlands actually, which is, we will go there soon naman. Not we, I mean, the story will go there soon. Kasi wala pa kaming pang-priced as ticket to the Netherlands. Parang nakabasa ako ng quote doon na parang, pag-land ko, hindi naman, siguro mga 2 hours pag-land ko, nung naglakad ako, sabi niya, I have to change to stay the same. Wow! So, sabi ko nga, I want to be defined by the things that I love, which is adventure and seeing the world.
And you did. Or doing.
Okay.
Still
so,
doing.
to you, Miss Dayan, so,
Yes.
yun yung feeling mo, anxiety. Take me back to your first day in the Netherlands. Netherlands, tama ba?
Yes, Amsterdam. So, yun nga, COVID kasi noon. So, I wasn't really sure kung makakalipad ba ako. Kasi ang daming permits. Tsaka, very rare. Like, ang daming nagme-message sa akin na, paano ka makakalipad? Pwede ba? As in, ang daming doubts. So, nag-doubt na rin talaga ako. But, pagkalapag ko, yung una kong ginawa is, of course, syempre, yung aalis ka sa plane, immigration, blah, blah, blah. But that time, required mag-quarantine for 14 days. And dahil walang pwedeng mag-meet sa akin or whatever, medyo sad kasi hindi ako nahatid ng parents ko pala. Hinatid lang nila ako hanggang condo. Tapos hindi na
Gusto
nila
ba nilang
ako.
ihatid ka? Just
I
to
think
confirm.
so.
Okay.
Yung dad ko lang yung nakasama kasi yung mom, kasi nga COVID, so pa isa-isang tao lang. Wala rin sumundo sa akin, sadly. But anyway, regardless.
Sana, kasi, di ba happily? Kasi nahawa pa sila sa'yo.
But anyway, yon. So, bumili lang ako ng food good for 14 days sa supermarket. Tapos, ayun, nag-quarantine ako for 14 days. But, so it's not so happy, but at least it was an experience.
And
How about
congratulations, you're now here. Ako naman, so yung first day ko sa Netherlands, pagkaland ko, yung una ko talagang ginawa ay mag-post sa Facebook na I have arrived. As in, may essay ako.
Magkaiba talaga kami na
As in,
experience.
prepare ko yung essay ko habang nasa plane ako. How do I make this impactful? How do I make sure there are likes? How do I make
dami
sure
na pong
na ang daming
nag-unsubscribe.
comments? The joke lang. So, I think yun yung one thing na... Pero legit, ginawa ko rin naman yun no first day. I think yung first day ko, sinundo ako actually nung couple friend ko na taga Rotterdam. They are
Hello.
friends of the pod, but I
pod.
don't know if they want to be called out. Umalis na sila ng Netherlands since. Pero sinundo nila ako, which was kind of nice. Not kind of nice, very nice
Very
actually.
nice,
And
correct.
kami ako sa kanila actually during my stay. So first day ko yun, tapos may lunch kami with some Filipino. So apat kaming Filipino nun. And I also came from Singapore kung saan very strict yung COVID restrictions.
Correct. It was
So
a weird
nung
time.
first day ko actually here, medyo wala masyadong restrictions to the point na naglakad ako sa street, tas parang hindi kailangan ng mask.
Correct.
Parang, totoo ba to? Parang ganun, yung nagre-restaurant yung mga tao, ay, walang mask. Parang kahit hindi pa kumakain, go na. So,
Mga 8 months after kasi yun sa akin, no?
I don't know.
Dumating ako September 2020.
Girl, mag-math talaga tayo dito on air.
Wala lang.
Basta July ako dumating.
Oh,
So,
so
hindi na tayo
do the
mag-math.
math. Do the math, guys.
So, yun. So, parang yun yung first day ko overall.
Yeah.
So, super okay naman. Actually, grabe, sobrang liberating to the point na hindi siya nakakasanay. Na yun nga, sanay ka na may restrictions. Biglang, ay, walang restrictions.
Oh, ayaw mag-mask. In fact, nagagalit sila.
Ay, wag
Na
na.
magpamask.
No comment po tayo sa Dutch society. Dito po tayo nakatira. So, medyo yung may angst po siya, pero hindi po yan shared ng ating co-hosts of the pod. Okay.
So, before we end, do you want to invite them to subscribe
Okay,
the
so
pod?
first and foremost, guys, if you haven't joined yet, please subscribe to our Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you get your streaming services. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, our
TikTok,
Facebook, our TikTok, our Instagram, X, Twitter, KakaoTalk, Wattpad,
Telegram. So,
and before we continue with the podcast, we'd also like to thank our sponsors, the Vitriolo family, who are paying
the
for
Zosar
the
clan.
equipment of the pod.
Oh, yeah.
So, yun yung ginawa mo pag land mo, natapos yung first day. Kung maalala mo pa, the following day, nung nagising ka, how did you feel?
parang surreal. Parang, oh my gosh, I'm here. Ibang time zone. Tapos,
Yun lang.
hindi, iba-ibang tao na ibang facade na of people yung nakikita. Ibang time zone, ibang pagkain. Kasi, yung binili kong grocery good for 14 days, walang rice. Kasi hindi ko alam, may rice pala dito that time. So yun, very surreal. Parang, actually, it took a while to sink in na, shucks, I made it. Ganyan. How about you?
Same naman. Very surreal. Ay, ginopya. Ginopya.
Walang POV.
Wala pala siyang POV. So, ako same. I've made it. Parang, ako, as I was saying, no, I love the Philippines, pero I always thought nung bata ako, okay, I would end up in the US or Europe. Actually, yun nga. So, nag-Singapore ako, pero for me, that was like a stepping stone. So, after the first day, it was very surreal. Pero, I guess, nag-start to creep in na rin yung mga, ang dami ko pang kailangan gawin. For example, hanap ng bangko. For example, hanap ng titirahan permanently, create a network. Yun. So, parang may mga first few weeks of, parang hindi man struggle, hindi rin anxiety, pero mga things na administratively you have to deal with. Which we will not deal with in this episode,
Correct,
guys.
kasi pang ibang episode yun.
Pang ibang episode yun. For season 3, episode 46.
Correct.
Called...
150 episodes per season.
Okay. So, ayun na, Miss Dayan.
To end the pod.
First day, hi, overall. Anong feeling na tapos na yung podcast and tapos na yung episode? First day, hi. Bago tayo magbigay ng tips sa ating mga listeners. Nung first day, how does the first day feel like?
Of the pod, to be clear.
Of the pod.
Okay naman. Parang, wow, we made it also again. Wow. Parang for me kasi, for the longest time na I'm here, parang, especially nung nauso yung social media ganyan, parang I always consume content or I always consume. But now it's really nice to also produce or also create. Na parang, ay wow, kaya ko pala. Na parang, yung mga nakikita ko dati, kahit yung mga Gen Z, ang gagaling talaga ng mga batang, excuse me, mga batang yan. Pero parang, wow, kaya pala kung may plan, kung paplanuhin, aaksyonan, hindi bunganga lang or hindi lip service lang. So yon, so happy.
Okay.
Parang yung pag-move abroad, nagawa natin.
Okay. Ako naman, sax lang.
Okay. Okay, end podcast.
Okay, so sige. So, we talked about our first day high. Ano yung mga papayo natin sa mga taong nagbabalak or mga meron ng plans to move para maging ready sila sa first day nila when they move abroad?
So for me, coming from the
Give at least 7 tips. Yun yung hinahanap ngayon sa
sa social media,
sa
mga
social
hook.
media. Oo.
Parang 7 tips.
7 things I wish I knew before I moved
or
to
parang
overseas.
5 things no one told me about moving
Correct.
abroad.
So,
Mga
give us
ganyan.
7.
Pwede bang 3 lang?
Sige, 3.
Para ikaw yung sa 4. Charing.
Sige, 3.
So, ako, number 1, from my own experience, if you really want it, parang work hard to get it, and the work hard is not just really doing the work, but also overcoming your limiting beliefs. Kasi, pag hindi mo na-overcome yan on your, pag marami kang mindset na hindi okay, parang it's very difficult to achieve it kasi that's already half the battle. So that's my number 1. My number 2 is parang get people who would support you. So parang yun nga, either friends who have done it, or ngayon uso na yung Claude, uso na yung ChatGPT. Hindi po ito sponsored, but yun yung mga ginagamit.
Hindi pa, but we are willing naman. Okay.
But yun, parang get help. Kasi you're not yet an expert. So you have to parang get help. And the third one would be don't give up pursuing it. Kasi parang si Alistair na-reject siya at first, or ako parang...
Ano lang yun joke lang yun. Joke na, reject talaga ako.
So parang kahit may mga doors na magno-no, may doors din na mag-open. And yung mga doors na nag-no would only lead you to the right doors. Ayun. Ikaw, 4.
Okay, ako yung first ko honestly is dapat iplano mo yung first day. When I say plano mo yung first day, a lot of people either sanay na sila sa, alam mo yun, sanay ka na sa day-to-day mo where you come from. Pero pag dumating ka sa new country mo, you probably can fill the first 1-2 hours, mapapagod ka. Pero the emptiness or the nothingness starts to sink in very easily. So I think quite helpful na iplano mo yung day mo. Naalala ko yung first day ko before sa Singapore, may isa akong friend na super friends pa rin kami ngayon, pero noon di kami friends. Bigla ko siyang minessage randomly kasi wala akong gagawin. So, sabi ko, uy.
Walang choice.
Oo, parang, uy, nasan ka? Paano ba lumabas ng building na to? In fact, yun yung question ko sa kanya. So, parang plan your first day. I think second is, yun, kung meron kang friends sa mismong city, contact them. Honestly, super helpful ng mga tao. Close mo man or hindi. Ako, personally, nakitira ako nung nag-move ako for my first 3 weeks, I think, in the Netherlands, which means wala akong binayaran. Which is, ang laking gastos, guys. So,
ang laking tipid.
Ang laking tipid.
Correct.
So, for me, kung may network ka, that's number 2 you should tap. And then, I think yun lang naman. Agree naman ako kay Miss Diane on everything else she said. Don't give up. Because we haven't given up on you.
Ay, wow, galing.
Diba?
Akala ko yung iba sasabihin mo. But anyway.
Yung kanta ni Jason Mraz.
Hindi, never mind. Okay, so what are we talking about next week?
Nako, what are we talking about next week? Actually, canceled na po yung pod next week. Pero yung topic naman namin next week is about food, diba? So parang we talked about surviving the first day. We'll talk about surviving the non-Filipino diet and what that entails. So, from first day high, ang next episode natin ay pinamagatang Rise and Shine. Okay, thank you again. And again, don't forget to subscribe to all our platforms across all channels.
Yes.
And also, thanks to our sponsors.
Editors, producers, and of course,
our listeners.
Correct.
And if you want to join our Patreon, please feel free to join Barangay Abroad, the Platinum tier.
Wala pong ganon. Anyway, bye!
Bye!